Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family. How are y'all doing today? Here in South Carolina, we have approximately 24 hours before the ice hits, and we have several days of freezing temperatures. It's Friday, January 23rd, 2026. If you don't mind, I have a few notes here that if you see me glancing off to the side, I'm looking at my notes. So, are you ready to stay comfortable inside for the next few days? Because like I said, the ice is going to come sometime Saturday and stay into Sunday, and then probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If the temperatures stay low and the roads are icy, we're not going to be able to drive outside. So it's best to prepare today so that you can manage this cold weather in case you lose your heat. I have 10 tips here to help you to prepare something that you need to do today. Don't procrastinate because the weather is going to get bad. So here we go with the 10 tips. Number one tip is you need to be sure that you're going to have water. So you need to buy some bottled water for yourself to drink, your family members to drink, and then you need to fill several 5-gallon buckets full of water for use to flush your toilets and for other necessary things such as if you have to cook something, if you have to make coffee, if you don't have the 5-gallon buckets, you can fill your bathtub or your kitchen sinks. Just make sure that you do have extra water on hand. Number 2 tip, you want to prepare some meals ahead of time. If you're planning on sandwiches, that's fine. That's an easy to do. But you can make spaghetti, you can make a beef stew, you can do many things that make a large batch enough to last you for a few days. And that way, if you do lose power, then you can use, maybe if you have a camp stove, you can use to heat it up. And that takes just a little bit of fuel in just a few minutes. Or if you don't have a camp stove or any other way of heating things up, then you can use just cold out of the refrigerator. It's a matter of survival. Number 3, you want to get your laundry done. You want to be sure to have enough clean clothes to last you for 3 or 4 days. Clothes that are warm. If your power goes out, it's going to be cold in the house unless you have backup heat. Also, very important, don't forget to shower today and wash your hair. If the power goes out, you're not going to have hot water to take a shower. However, if push comes to shove, well then you can heat a little bit of water on a camp stove and take a sponge bath if that becomes necessary. Number 4, do you have any flashlights? Do your flashlights have new batteries? Or if they're the chargeable kind, Do you have them fully charged? Do you have candles? Do you have matches to light your candles? Or do you have a couple of oil lamps? I have 2 oil lamps that I bought from Walmart that I have up over my cabinets just in case of emergency, but they are decorative. Second, I have an entire box of tapered candles, and these are nice to use because you can just secure them to a tea saucer or a small dish, a bowl, and you can move them around the house as you need to move. Number 5, how are you going to stay warm if power goes out and you don't have a backup system? Many channels request, as you're getting your preparations ready to get your generators going or your little buddy heaters going. Well, if you don't have one of those, how are you going to stay warm? In my particular case, I have a sleeping bag that I have ready, and I have plenty of blankets. And if I have to lay down in bed or lay on the couch wrapped up in a sleeping bag, that's what I'm going to do. If it's not cold enough for that, well, then I have a winter jacket with a hood, sweatshirts, sweatpants, heavy socks, something to cover your hands with. If you don't have a pair of gloves, you can use socks. One other thing that I thought of as I was preparing to make this video was, do I need to take my car out of the garage? Now, y'all may think this is silly, but if you have an automatic garage door opener and the power goes out, your garage door is not going to open. So do you know how to pull the handle and release the garage door in order to open it? I went out today and I checked to see if I could reach the handle, if I could release it, and if I could pull the garage door up. Now, if the roads are icy, we're not going to have any reason to be going out on the roads, but you may want to back your car out of the driveway, out onto the driveway, and start it just to warm up a bit using your heater. Number 7, are your dishes done? If you lose power, you're not going to be able to use your dishwasher. Number 8, what do you do with your food if the power goes out? Well, if it's freezing outside, you can put your frozen items in a container and set them outside. Also, during this freezing rain, cold, wet weather, you don't want to forget your pets. If your pets normally stay outside, please bring them in. And do you have enough food to carry over for the next week? Because this may be an exaggeration in time, but in South Carolina, when we get ice, everything shuts down completely. If the power goes out, it may be days before the power's back on. And number 10 is something that I just thought about this morning. I went outside to check my outside faucets. Now, one of my faucets had an insulated cover over the top of it. However, due to the summer heat, it had cracked all the way around it, and it was no longer set to do the job it was supposed to do. So I got 2 brand new insulated covers that can be got in Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, and they just clip onto the faucet, and they have a pull tab where you pull them tight against the house. And they're not expensive. And that sure will help you in the event that things really do freeze, because you don't want your outside water spigots to break open. That just becomes a nightmare as far as plumbing costs go. So, friends, I hope you find these suggestions helpful. And as the title of my YouTube channel is Urban South Carolina Lady, I am in an urban setting. I'm not on a farm. I don't have a wood stove. I don't have a generator. So I have tried to put tips together where other people, other women especially that are my age, I'm 68, so, if you're 55 and above, these are all things that you can do to prepare so that you can stay nice and warm and comfortable. Maybe not nice and warm, but you can stay comfortable and survive the severe weather if we lose power. So I hope that this finds you well. I hope that you find it helpful. I want you to be safe. I want you to be prepared. I want you to enjoy Mother Nature. So I'll see you after the ice melts. I hope that you will like, subscribe, and share this video with your family and others who may be interested. And until the next video, I'm signing off. Thank you very much for watching.